Alright, this is Town Dog and I'm back. I'm going to try another little flight simulator. I've had a little problem with OBS today, and I've been doing everything on display capture. But today, the hunting game would not be captured on display capture. It refused to work, and I ended up having to go to game capture. Now, I haven't tried to make a video yet, but I've got it to where it will work on game capture. It will not pick up on the display for some reason or other. It'll come to the menu, but when he pastes it, no picture. I have no idea why yet. I'll try to figure it out later. But I do have it where I can do it if I have to. So we're going to try the simulator today anyway, and the flight simulator. Flight Simulator Extreme. I'm not on multiplayer, I'm on single player. Just changed the time of day and everything. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can back this thing out of here, see what we got to fly today. We're going to fly from, I am in Toledo, Ohio, at a little airport called Metcalf, like a KTDZ. I hope that's what that is. Either KJ or KT. I don't know. I wrote it down. Anyway, one of them two. I'll figure it out later. But and I'm gonna go to Burke Lakefront, and it's KBKL. It is right on, like I said, right on the lakefront. It's got an NDB of 416. We'll use it if we have to. Got two runways, two strip, 4 runway labels. 6 left, 24 right, 6 right, 24 left. The first two is 61.94 long in the feet, and the next two is 51.94 long. And 24 right's got ILS of 109.75. We're going to try to leave here. We're going to leave here on a heading of somewhat east. The lake is on the east side of us. I started earlier. I thought Toledo was on the other side of the world. Up on the other side of the lake, sure enough, higher up. I thought it was, but apparently I was mistaken. So it's over here on this side, and I had to stop and redo everything. Now we're fixing to do it this way. We'll leave here going east. All we're going to do is find the lake and follow go south and east around the lake. We'll be probably a little north of the edge, or at least go east around the bottom side of it, and it should carry you to there. We'll put the ADF up. If it comes on, at least we'll know where we're at all times on that, directional wise. But we can follow the coast around. We should be able to find Burke without any problem. And that's what it's all about. Burke's right on the water. It's like the airport. The runway's right in the water, more or less. They were last time I was there. I hope he moved them. Okay, let's see if we can back this thing out and see what we got. We got that little biplane against what we got. Yeah, it's backing up. Come up out of that. Come out of that barn. Wish I could open doors, but I can't. This one on these. Push it right back through the wall. How about that? Back up enough we can make a turn around. We got a full tank of fuel, I would think. Haven't checked it. I just got the engine shut down. Back up enough we can get a good turnaround here. Alright, that should work right there. Let's stop that plane. Hey. Lock the brakes. And whoa, the brakes didn't lock. There we go. And we're going to get in the cockpit. Getting a 2D first. Let's set this up a little bit. 3D, I mean. Now we can't start it here very well. I've got this other set up a whole lot more to it, more to work with. This is a lot better. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push this up, turn that on for the fuel, turn the magnetos on, turn the power on to the panel, and see if she'll start. She did. She is running. Now we'll turn these lights on here, and here. That should get everything on the autopilot and everything we want it. We'll go back outside the plane and see if we can make our way to a runway. I'm not sure where they're at. I just parked it here a little while ago with. There's one right back there behind me, I do believe. A little ways. Back in here somewhere. Follow this taxiway around, maybe it'll carry us to one. thought there was one right there, but I actually don't see that at the moment. I didn't lay out the map in order to go straight to nothing. I'm just gonna figure it out as I go. I cut across the field if I have to, so it finds a runway. This thing here don't need a runway really. Just throttle up and I'll be off before I get rolling. I see like a runway right there, don't it? Or that's just a tag. That's the runway, but that's a midfield. Let's go to the end of it. Now I'll have to use, we do have ice on the ground today too. That's something I may not have my de-icer for the pita heaps. I didn't put one in here, probably something I didn't think about. I've got to have couple of de-icers, at least one, to keep this thing in safe movement. Like this is a good takeoff point right here. This little plane don't need nothing like that much. Let's turn it right around where we can see. And here we go. All right, we're gonna stop right there. Make sure everything's where we want it. We'll bring this up for direction. And like I said, we're gonna be flying in an easterly direction, so we'll just bring us around here to the east. That'll help us find the water. We just fly out that direction right there, something like that, until we find some water. Now, it's got that. We'll probably fly autopilot a little bit, but we'll fly by hand in a few minutes. Here we go. Get the nose down. Right there. Get enough speed. I hear the wires crying. In there. The wires are singing. I wind through the wires. Now, I lost some stuff when I crashed my system. Now we gotta get this right here where I can tell what direction. Well, I can read it right there, but this right here is easier with that right there. Turn east a while. I see water, I believe from here. Anywhere between east and a little bit east to northeast to be alright. Until we find the water. We don't want to miss the lake going too far to the south, to the east. I think I see it and everything now. There we go. Everything's going my way at the time. I hope this turns out usable. I am doing this screen capture, but like I said, I had to set up a second capture. I've always taped videos of the game on screen capture, but today it's not wanting to work. I'll keep best with it trying, but I tried full. Yeah, I think you have to run it not on full screen or on full screen, but I tried both ways. It didn't want to get it, so I got to go back and check some settings and stuff. My normal settings, I went by a video that I've got, set everything like I had them. Now here we go. Let's see what we got going here. Now also my settings are higher than they used to be. I might have a jitter, but they'll have to change them. When I reinstalled the drive, reinstalled the simulator, it set it to most part wide open. Some of the inside settings are a little lower, but the settings screen when you come in the splash screen, it's set wide open, and I haven't changed it. That's what the default settings was for my machine, it said, so try it and see. I wasn't running that high before, that's for a fact. In fact, I'm going to turn off all the excess traffic too. A little ground traffic, but I don't want no aircraft traffic at all. put myself in the joint up as a node, even though it don't matter. This might take a few minutes, but it's not real far right now. I don't think. We do have, let me see, I said we had an NDB. The NDB was, NDB is 416, so we'll set that up. It'll be right here, ADF, NDB, same thing. 416. I didn't mean for it to change. Four. There we go right there. Now, that'll be on that right there. It's not on yet. We also have an ILS where we're going. If we use it at 40 miles or so, just the direction of nothing else. ILS 10975. Use it for direction or for landing, either one. 75 right there. I said 109, no, not 10. Now, we'll go with it right there for now. I don't think that's going to be on either. Nope, neither one of them on. I'm too far out for that. Still over 50 miles out, probably. It's going to be a pretty slow pull. Bring up an autopilot. And I'm just going to go ahead and give it a little management of throttle. I know it's not supposed to have it, but we're going to use it anyway. Try and get 110 out of it right there. Alright, we're going to be going this direction. Altitude about 2,500 feet, be good enough probably. Well, let's say 3,000 or 25 above the ground. The ground is 500 up here around that airport. The airport altitude was 553 feet is what I got on that book. For the 3,000. That'll give us around close to that, 2,500 above the ground. Now they climb to there. Now we're watching for a signal here. And there's on. That's something else. That's nothing to do with what I'm looking at. I don't know what's on, so either you let it be on. I didn't set up a VOR. It's ADF. Long follow rail side of this lake. We can't get lost. Don't get away from the water. You can't get lost. Don't get away from the water or the lamp. And hold to the right around. Once the DB comes on, we can cut across if we have to, if we're close enough. A little battery still on my gauges, everything worked. Keep it. He got a stopwatch, a regular watch out of his pocket. Hey. Get that mouse out of the way. Get that out of the way for now. We don't need this or none of that because we got it all on this panel in here. Last time I had a couple of just don't have any kind of feed or heat or anything, so I gotta help give me one of them, put it right there. We might lose our airspeed, I hope not, but it's cold up here. But it may not be damp. Well, I say it's cold. Let's see, it's 40 degrees. I should be alright. It's only 40 degrees Fahrenheit today up here right now. It's not really, it's colder than that, really. I'm on real world weather, but it ain't showing up here. I'm in default real world weather of the machine, I think. I didn't load it separately though. Usually it's got some kind of weather. Get this up right here. Change that. We're going right there where we're going. About 70 miles looks like. Right along in there now. 100 right along in there. Between 70 and 90 miles, I guess. I'm a little choking this little place. Still climbing. Fix the level off. No, it's, yeah. Where are we at? That thing's above where I'm going for some reason or other. It says down, but it's coming down. I was above, I guess. Coming down, that's right. I got above it before I turned it on. Come down a little faster. Come down faster, it can go up for sure. That's kind of bull climbing. It ain't going up and down. Oh, here's what's wrong. If you turn the autopilot on, it'll fly it better. I didn't have it on. Now I can slow this back down. I ain't got to be that fast. Now it'll do its own thing now. Okay. Now if I sit right here, when it comes on, it'll let me know. Now we're going to hang off to the right along this lake here. I lost so much when this thing crashed. I had to rebuild it. The 2D panel again. Had about a half of it. I didn't have it all. I only had a few things. Lost all my extras. I got them all back down at this point. Except for a couple of things I just thought of. I'll get them first chance I get. Waiting on that little sound to come on, which will probably be 50 miles before it comes on. At this speed, that's 30 minutes or longer. Says we do it over 150. No, over 100. About 110. That's what I got to sit on. Gotta find something easier and a little bit longer side. We're still above 3,000. Oh, man, it said 2,500. About what I said, wasn't it? 3,000 with 500 foot of ground underneath us. May have changed altitude to make him not keep saying it. Should be 500 feet below it though, or no, about 50 feet below it. That's better. I try to see more. What I see, ships out there or what? You'll see a couple of ships out there. Something I may want to fly by and look at one of them. Either that or so. Way to get across there one. Right bit on them little dark spot there and there. It looks almost like it may be a way connected there. They're both on the closest point to each other. But I'll know in a minute. Could even be period points. See if we can find out what those are. Find out what they are. Whatever they are is nothing right there. So they're probably ships. But I want to know what kind of ships. Maybe an airport right over there. Looks a little bit like one. Something else way over there.
$1,000. $500.
Alright, that is a ferry dock. That's what that is. It's a ferry dock. Get nothing over there.
500.
Nowhere is identical. Over there. I'm not going all the way over this. I know what it is already. Head back to the edge of the shore a little bit. level at 3,000. 110 knots. Set on. I don't mean it's doing it, but I believe it is. She just levels off. Lose it this way a little bit, I think I'll be alright. Up the coast, I believe it comes on back running anyway. I'm gonna do about 90 there. That's bigger than knots, so it would appear though. So just won't quite do that speed at this altitude. See what this over here reads. I think that reads miles per hour there. Instead of on 100. Plenty of fuel. 37 gallons, good for 370 miles, or 4 hours and 30 minutes. Only burnt 4 gallons when we left the ground, or 9 gallons an hour. Mr. Bowen just signed into X-Plane. I may try a little flight to X-Plane after a while or tomorrow, but I'm not crazy about it. Can't get it to do exactly like I want it to do, so if they call that good, I don't really like it much. We'll work on it a little bit as we go. I'll fly the Cessna a little. That don't seem to do much there. Not long there, where we're going somewhere up in there. Won't be long, we'll pick up that ADF. No smoke. I had smoked everything set, it's all gone. I even lost the settings I had it out on, I think. Try it again. Working on the airplane. More than likely. Alright, we'll just pick up the ADL. Alright. Don't give you no mileage, so we don't know how far, but it's in front of us. Just a little bit to one side. Not long there. Let's cut that noise maker off, we don't need it. What we're going to do is we've got these set here. So we'll put one on that, so when it comes on, it'll talk to us. It won't be long, it'll be on. Providing ADF is on the other airport, I believe it is. Because it can't be more than 50 miles, 40 miles it comes on, something like that. Now, leave that up where I can see where we're going. That's all we really need. I had it set up here about a couple hours after dawn for takeoff time. It turns slower than it did. I don't know whether it's because of the sceneries are set higher or what. It gives us just a little bit of turn, but not much. But I believe it turned faster than before. It's faster to turn now. We got to go around a lot faster than before. I don't know what the difference is. See what it does. We get it on video. I may have to make a few changes yet in the settings on my scenery, but I hadn't changed nothing since it installed. Let's try and get OBS to set back up without any presets. I still didn't. It still set itself up just like it was on its own. And I uninstalled it completely and went and deleted the file it's in. Should have been everything, but come right back on to remember everything it's done. So that I don't know yet on that one. but I was trying to get it to make it record. I thought that it wasn't just a hunting game. I hadn't checked but one. The hunting game wasn't recording. I thought it was all of them. Then when I finally tried the other games, they still work on the same settings. So I don't know why it messed up. I gotta try to find it. I was doing screen capture. Now when I do it, I have to do a game capture because I can't catch it on screen. I'm sure it's just a setting caused it, but I'll have to find out. It seems to be delayed when it comes on real bad. And then once I go from splash screen to the menu, it freezes. You don't. Game still plays, but the video don't come through. It sits there. Stays on the last screen that did work. I had it on full screen. I moved it to Windows. As far as I know, I've still got the settings right on the display. I meant to check it. I didn't actually last time, but I did check it yesterday. It ain't worked for a couple of days. I was thinking I did one little hunt already, but I didn't put it up. When they go down, they could give you a pain getting everything back together. Finding passwords if you don't know exactly what they are on several different items. I had to sign into it. I had trouble signing in. I finally made it. And then today while I was doing OBS, I couldn't get to forget about the settings, so I went and cleared the browser cookies. And when I did that, I lost all passwords that I had already went through all the trouble finding. Gmail and Facebook was two I had a lot of trouble getting back into. I finally made it. Both of them I had to get in touch with them to get codes to get them turned on. Same way I did the other day when it crashed. Okay. Like I said, we got one up. We don't have to have the ILS, but if it comes on, we'll know it. It don't come on about 28 miles. We had got this on about 40, 45 probably, so another 10 or 15 minutes probably on that altogether. As long as we got that gold needle pointed straight up, we're going straight to that. Oh, we just picked up the ILS. Now we got an ILS. We bring this one up. Next thing I want to do is, what do I want to do? I'm low enough, high enough, all this stuff. Oh, turn that thing noisemaker off. That's what I want to do. Don't need that anymore. And our runway heading is, I got it wrote down here in my book from what I looked up a while ago, 246. So I'm going to set this right here on close as I can to 246. That don't sound right. I thought it was from this end, but that'd be another end. Let me look at it again. I got 246 and 25. That's right. But it ain't this end. That's, well, I get exactly using this right here. 24. On there, about halfway. Guess that. This here I can read it. 6 right there. I'm gonna swing out a little, put the airport on my right, fly by it. We may even have some distance now. Yes, we do. 25 miles. we'll do a right downwind when we get there, or modify it a little bit, go crossways across it. The sheen on that water just shining. Makes you see them waves actually rippling. What it looks like. I see how they done it. I can see it from here. They got an overlay makes it look like it's doing that. Well, he went back out again. And it turns slow. Slow that scenery down there, it may turn faster. We need to pass by the airport about a mile and a half to the left of it, 2 miles at least, to the northwest of it. Sure I'm getting sleepy up here. It might have even been a snoring in. I was closed. This thing down, get over it. 18 miles out. Still closed on the airport pretty fast. So about 10-15 degrees to our right in front of us. That wind is strong inside this thing. Loud. Slow my headset down. I don't need quite that much. I don't know how the video sounds, but the headset is loud. On game capture, I might not get my sound either. I gotta watch that. I hadn't checked that yet. May get my sound, but not anybody else talking. That'd be alright for now. There's ADL stuff is moving around to the right a little more. As we fly into it, we'll probably go around it. I see something right there, probably the airport right there. Looks a little far over, but I'm going to turn dead east. A few degrees here. Looks like east start with what the cars off on that. Trying to get in at least 10 miles as this comes around to here. I think that airport's right in front of that little city right there, the building. I think. That makes that right there look about right, the angle of it. Could even be back this way a little bit, I think it's right over there somewhere. 11 miles out. Still closing pretty good. Close at least 3 or 4 more miles as we go by. Within 5 is close enough, we turn straight by. We ain't tied belt already. Okay. Now we're 30 degrees off try right at 9.4 miles. If I don't get this thing down, I'm gonna fall out of this chair. 8 miles. I see the airport now. Pretty sure it's a runway right there. We're still going good though for the direction to get there. So we'll go past, come back in on this ILS runway. We don't have to, but I think I'll do it anyway. Or we'd be watching for glide slope pop on that right there. 2 little yellow diamonds. Points, arrows, or whatever you want to call them. They'll pop up once you pass and gets behind you. Anytime now, really. Provided I got the numbers all right, and if it didn't have them right, it wouldn't even be on. I'm pretty sure they work. A long time since I've been in here, but, well, not that long. That'll start making me some good backups, because last time I lost too much, too far. I just didn't have enough backups. I had to go back almost a year to pick up backups. That's too much. Need to back up once a month minimum. And everything that you might want to keep on a drive that's not connected at all times. Preferably a drive offline, but I don't have one. I don't use clouds yet. I may someday. In fact, I thought about trying to build my own cloud. If I could set a cloud up in somebody else's house, then I would do that, use my own. Like my son's house or something. But his internet service is not quite. It costs him money, and I wouldn't want to do that on the extra money, because he has to pay a fee for usage. You can't get none nowhere that don't have a cap on it. They just don't have it. UVers don't go over is what I use. I used 200 something gig last month, but it's in fact I looked at it a few minutes ago. This month it was 250 something gig, I think, but it was in unlimited, so it don't matter. That's uploading videos and all this stuff. Playing games and leave them on at night while you're asleep. So the server will stay up. I don't know if I want a hub or not. I'll bet he knew to get that hub set up. I gotta check on that when I get through here. I was trying to set a hub up a while ago. Or not a hub, but I was trying to get in on my hub. You couldn't get the node set back up. I think I know why too. That's all that. He said it's telling me it had one. I think that's what it's telling me. There was one still available, new one. All they had to do is go ahead and install it, and you got to get the new one. Mine does the same thing. Come to think of it, if you click install at that point, it'll install. I think that's what I've done. It argued me a little bit, but I got it. Alright, now we can turn straight out. Turn straight out the runway heading. Reverse downwind. Turn downwind is what we call it right there. That should be pretty well downwind. Right there is exactly. Now we're turning downwind. The airport's already behind us. Our glide slope down that I was talking about, there they are at the bottom. We got a flight and they come back past center. After that we can go to them or come down, we can bring them up. But I don't want to come down. I want to attack right where I'm at. Fly downwind until we get them. Bring them back above center, we'll cut into them. I believe we can set that right there now. It won't come on. There you go. It won't come on until the bar moves. But now if I turn across, I can't miss it. It'll automatically get it. Between 5 and 6 miles away from the airport. The airport is behind me, 30 degrees in at least. On my right back, behind my right wing. Should be able to see it a little better too now. There you go right there. I said just right there them buildings, right there it is, just past the buildings. I need to change a few things. It's just a little slow. It might have changed the way it operates too. Steve's all the time thinking with it, I think. A little bit of truck while ago is that game changed. Messed up my last parking place and moved me somewhere else. Game change detected. Well, this they updated, upgraded. Alright, the diamonds are coming up. Once they pass through, we can start working on them. At 5 miles out, we can start working on them now. I'm going to turn to east, which will be across toward the, give somewhat of a heading toward the line. It still leaves this behind me enough that I'm still closing on it. Or leaving it, going away from it is what I'm trying to do. We're not quite on the diamonds yet, we need to be under them. Hopefully I didn't turn too quick. If I did, I'll try to turn off and fly away some more. Or come down, either one will work. As long as them diamonds get above center before I line that bar or lock that line. They're pretty near center now. They're almost working right now. There's a boat down below. Getting close to shore now. We picked up to see pleasure craft along the coast. Diamond to center. They're close enough now to work. But if you cut across too quick, you may actually close in on them. We'll cut across about 10 degrees or so. Right there, let's try that. As long as I keep moving in a motion away, we're alright. We don't want to start closing on it yet. Just want to move toward the runway heading. So 10 more.
2,500. 2,500.
10 more. Right there. What it reads. Try to keep them diamonds sort of low. Alright, let's slow this thing down. I don't want to flap it up. Go down to about 80. coming out at least 10 more. We'll come around to an even number, 130. Come around to 140. Whoops. Okay. Coming around toward the runway heading now. And come around another 10. 130. 150 and started going the other way. Counted it backwards. Alright, now we'll be closing, but not to hurt nothing. The airport is straight on my right wing. We're more or less straight across it, but not straight across the runway yet. I'm gonna go 10 more. Should be alright. 160. As long as the timer's still above center, we got it made. Anything else we can do out here to get around there, be alright. Now we're actually getting closer by a little bit. This is a small amount, it shouldn't hurt us. And the bar is fixed to come down. That green arrow and that yellow arrow is starting to, on the two different gauges, the top one and the green arrow on the bottom is starting to line. I can move 10 more degrees, I believe. It'll be closing, but it's probably not hurting at this point. In fact, we just lost it. It's all over. The rest of it's up to the plane. Just locked on. That's it right there. Let the plane do the rest. I'm gonna slow to 70. I believe probably alright. I'm not sure what it'll fly at. I'll keep forgetting. She should fly around 65, but I may be wrong. Alright, airport's in front of us. Alright, let's set the approach. Diamonds are going up. Alright, the approach is actually unlocked, it says. Seemed like it was awful quick, but I'm gonna try one more time. That's what it is right there, it's got it. She's on. Starting down the hill. Down the glass slope. Let's move this back over there, be more out of our way. Alright, coming down. Try 65. I'm wanting to see something changing. I'm not seeing it. Here's showing it. Showing it here. We'll just stay in this one. Okay, this one won't need nothing. I got it adjusted where I can use it, I think. Don't need that anymore. Alright, we're coming down. Headed for the airport. Plane's flying itself. Everything we need's on the panel. We don't need nothing else. Diamonds are slipping a little high, like we might be a little slow. I'm not sure what it'll fly out. I may be a little slow. If they get much higher, I'm gonna change it. They are slipping away. Looks like I can see the nose climbing, I think. If the nose is climbing, thrust is enough, it'll get back up there. I believe it's going back up now. Oh no. Wait a minute, if it don't go up, we'll give us more speed. Yeah, I believe it's getting higher though. Yeah, it's higher. I can tell it now. Plenty fast. Might not be fast, but we're at least half fast. Alright, get ready to turn the autopilot off, which I could do right now, but I'm letting it fly itself down the glide slope. I preset the throttle at a half, 50%. Keyboard shortcuts to cut the autopilot off. 1,000. We'll get down to about, when it says minimum, it'll be a good time to take over. As soon as I get it down, I'm gonna find something to eat. I start to get on the hungry side, maybe a little nervous on kind of it. The lack of eating today. I had one sausage egg biscuit, one BLT. Half a BLT. No, I think it's the whole one. I think she sliced, I got the whole thing. Don't forget. Coming down. Airplane doing its thing by itself. Get down, I'll rename this and upload it a little bit. Put it on the site. I ain't done, I've only done one video I think since I got the computer back up. It's on truck drive. Trying to make money back where I started a profile that's too close to broke. I like that I made it. We got it now. I'll go in next while and try to pull a little load if I get a chance. Gotta be daylight. I don't want to pull the load too in the dark. I don't want to do that. 500 feet above the ground. Actually above the airport supposedly at this point. So we'll be counting. See if we can get her down. Get her down and get her done. We should be getting close to 400 a minimum or something. Whatever it says next.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimum. Alright, we're ready to take over. Autopilot going off. Everything's off. Alright, we're a little high on trim. I see the nose come up.
Minimums.
I haven't touched the throttle, so the throttle's still preset to autopilot. Slow down the throttle down.
100.
Throttling off now. Throttling off.
50. 40. 30. 30. 20. 20. 10. 10.
She's down. She didn't even bounce. Oh! Turn off the first taxiway. That's getting down and stopping. Take it over to the building and park it and try to fly that out of here one of these days before too long maybe. Let's see if there's anybody coming down that runway. I don't think so. I'm in here by myself. Shouldn't be nobody coming. Alright. Crossing 24 left at the numbers. Turning toward the buildings down toward the other end. Hey, I thought the building's down there. Ain't nothing behind me, is it? What's behind me? Nothing? Nope. I'll go back around quick. There we go. That's how it's done quick right there. Good. dust flying up off that road and snow off that taxiway. Get a little too fast and slow the thing down a little bit. Got a little road traffic out there. Like got a truck with a trailer. Or maybe it's a truck with a car following that, I can't tell. We'll pull off. I think I see a fuel pump down there. Go down toward the pumping part. Yeah, that's what it is. We're going to stop over here. We won't fuel up right now. But we are here at the fuel. We're probably still higher for our fuel anyway. That's what we decided to try to go a long way. This plane's too small for that. Too slow. This was a long flight of that plane. I'm gonna call it right there. Lock the brakes and shut the engines down. Oh, let's start by cutting all these off right here. Them two off. And drop the fuel. Then we'll cut the magnetors off. There we go. That's it. There we go. Plane right there sitting all parked beside the fuel pumps, and that's gonna be it for now. So town dog will be gone bye-bye. Catch y'all later. Hope I get rested up a little. I'm tired.